back, ladies and gentlemen, to the weekly dab of football. In this week's episode, the MLS champion has been crowned. We'll look into that. We have scary scenes in Turkey as players were attacking the referee. We got Jude Bellingham responding to a fan after he scored a goal. The Premier League action was crazy this week. You're not gonna want to miss this episode. We got goals, we have memes, and so much more. Roll the intro. I'm feeling good this week, boys. As you know, this is our weekly football show, so if you're new around here, subscribe for a new episode either Monday or Tuesday every week. It just depends. Sometimes I get lazy, and like today's episode's going out on Tuesday. My bad. We're gonna begin this video by going inside the Premier League. And we're going inside the Premier League, starting off by looking at the Premier League table. Liverpool atop on 37 points. This week in the Premier League was insane. Let's start with Everton versus Chelsea. So before we even talk about the scoreline in this game, the fans continue to protest at Everton. The sign reads, where there is power, greed, and money, there is corruption. Now, I'm not going to be the one that knows everything about this situation and why Everton got a point deduction, but I feel like you don't even need to look into it to have to wonder why Everton got points deducted before Manchester City or Chelsea. It does feel like something fishy is going on. Even as a Chelsea fan, I can say that. And yes, even as a Chelsea fan, being upset about this loss here 2-0, it did feel like there was some sort of karma here, right? Everton get the point deduction, and Chelsea may have deserved a point deduction more so over Everton, and Everton get the win. And if you look over here back at the table, even with the point deduction for Everton, they're out of relegation zone. And if they hadn't got those points deducted, they would only be 3 points behind Chelsea in the table. Chelsea are still terrible. Tottenham were in a first place just a few weeks ago. They've dropped down, but this was a big win for them. 4-1 over Newcastle. They're sitting 5th in the table. We're going to check out this ball right here from Pedro Porro. Look at this into the box. 60th minute. Richarlison finishes it. Big win for Tottenham, but big loss for Arsenal. Villa win. Let's go back over to the table again. Villa are 2 points off the top. We all remember Leicester City in 2016, right? Is Villa giving us Leicester 2016 vibes right now? Because it feels like they are. Fulham this week ended up winning 5-0, and they're on a bit of a hot streak. 2 matches, 10 goals. That's mad for Fulham fans. The week gets even crazier, though. United lost to Bournemouth. Instead of celebrating a win, Manchester United fans have to celebrate Harry Maguire as the player of the month. Did he really have that great of a November? I mean, I guess so if he was voted in. And in this crazy week of football, City nearly lost, but came back, scored 2 unanswered, and beat Luton Town. And another near upset as Liverpool come back to take down Crystal Palace. What are you guys' thoughts on the celebration by Elliot here? He went for, this is Naruto, right? Goku, right? I never watched Naruto. I mean, he was trying to be cool. I feel like this celebration flopped low-key. And we're going to end inside the Premier League with a big shout out to Mo Salah, who has now breached the top 10 goal scorers in the Premier League. He now has 150 Premier League goals. That is mad. Oh, I'm out of breath. That was inside the Premier League. Oh my God, let me catch my breath. Let's go around the world. And we're gonna jump over to the Netherlands first, man. I feel like we keep an eye on the Eredivisie every few weeks on this series. Ajax, last time we checked in, were in last place. They've moved up to 5th, so something is working. I swear last week they were in 18th and now they're in 5th place. What happened in the Eredivisie? Seriously, what happened? This was some of the biggest news around the football world this week. It was Santos, the Brazilian side, Pele, Neymar's former club too, right? They are relegated for the first time in club history, and the fans were pissed. Look at this girl. Oh my God. Yo, I want to laugh, but low key, like, that has to be the worst feeling ever as a football fan, man. Seeing your, look at the play. Oh man, that's so tough, man. These are scenes from Brazil. I don't know what that smoke's from, but it's not good. People lighting stuff on fire down in Brazil. They're that upset. This is crazy. Fans react with fury after Santos relegation from Brazilian's top division, vandalizing their own stadium and setting vehicles alight. A first relegation in Santos' 111-year history ends a traumatic year which started with the funeral club icon Pele. This is crazy, man. Okay, listen, right? It's understandable to be upset when your club gets relegated, but this vandalism, lighting stuff on fire, like vandalizing your own stadium nonetheless, this is super low. I know it's the first time they've ever been relegated, but this is wild, man. Football fans, sometimes you have to admit it's a great sport, but sometimes fans in these situations especially take the game way too serious. It's a game at the end of the day, boys. Can we jump over to La Liga? Because this week, Girona, well, they're still top of the table. And guess who they took down? 4-2 over Barcelona. Girona. Could you imagine Villa win the Prem and Girona win La Liga? I mean, what is happening this year in football? Yo, I absolutely love this. All these accounts on Twitter always posting when the youngest players break some sort of record or do something special. Yeah, let's do this. Let's start posting when they lose their first ever games to clubs like this. Yamal, obviously he's been hyped up, is now the youngest player ever to lose to Girona. Clubs are just in shamble this week because another massive team that lost was Bayern Munich 5-1. I haven't checked on the Bundesliga table in a while. Let's do some research here. What's going on? I spelled Bundesliga wrong. Okay, so it's Leverkusen top, Bayern, Stuttgart. Where's my boy? Oh, Wolfsburg's 11, man. I feel like Wolfsburg is like kind of I don't know. I have a lot of favorite Bundesliga clubs. You guys know I went to Wolfsburg last year. You can check out that video on the main channel. That was a fun time. I love Wolfsburg a lot, actually. Definitely not a Bayern Munich fan. I like Dortmund as well. I feel like I'm like Dortmund, Wolfsburg. Yeah. What happened to Union Berlin? I thought they used to be good. I just don't have enough time to follow all these leagues. That's why we do this show, boys. So we can all try to keep up with everything going on in the world. But I fail miserably usually. I have to give a warning to what is coming next. There was a scene in Turkey this weekend where the referees got attacked. Now, similarly to what we just saw with Santos, this should never happen in the football world, but I'm showing this for journalism purposes only, just for educational purposes. Let's watch and see what happened. So yes, this is in Turkey. This is after a match. The club president of the Turkish side runs out and punches a referee in the face. Now the referee is down. Other players I don't know if it's fans, other members of the club are running out on the field. There's just a huge pile. I don't really know what's happening here. All we saw was that punch to the face. The referee has a black eye. Bros, football should not be taken this serious. What is going on? This is another angle, and again, viewer discretion. Just gonna give you guys a warning. It's nothing crazy, but referee is on the ground and he is being kicked by, I don't think, at the beginning of the video I might have said players. I don't think any players were involved. I think it was just members of the club. We're gonna keep you guys updated a little bit later, probably next week's video, on the repercussions that happened. But in my opinion, first off, the club president has to go. I honestly think the team should be suspended for the rest of the season. I don't think they should be allowed to play any more matches this season. I think they should crack down that hard. That is unacceptable in football. Absolutely unacceptable. All right, unsure how I'm supposed to move on from that, but let's try to move on from that. Shout out to Victor Osimhen, who's been named the 2023 African Men's Player of the Year. And we're gonna end around the world with this announcement. Zlatan is back, not as a player, but this time with AC Milan and some sort of an official role within the club. He is the operating partner and senior advisor to the club's ownership group. Zlatan is back. Come on, I love Zlatan. All right, that is it for Around the World. What a mad week in football, and we're not done yet. Up next, we're heading over to the US. 60 seconds in America time. All right, as we begin this segment, last week was the first week ever that we were under 60 seconds. It was a miracle, an absolute miracle. We're gonna roll the clock again, and I guarantee you we're gonna be over this time because we got a lot to talk about. Last week I was very upset. It was the MLS semifinals. My team, FC Cincinnati, lost in the last minute to our rival club, Columbus Crew. In the Columbus Crew this past weekend won MLS. Yes, congrats. Congratulations, man. You guys won. They're our rivals. I was depressed for like a week after we lost, but whatever. I'm glad they beat LA. Listen, I don't really like LA either, so it was a lose-lose for me. Columbus wins. Yeah, I haven't even seen this. Let's watch them raise the trophy. Yeah. That's still, I'm done. No, I can't talk about this anymore. That still hurts me, man. That still hurts. Now, I'd like to say that I think FC Cincinnati will be lifting it next year, but next year, Messi has a full season in MLS. So Inter Miami should win it. Now, I don't think they will, but Messi gets a full season, so we'll see. Oh, there's more. Okay, I guess we have more to talk about. There's the crew celebrating in the locker room. Yep, congrats. Oh, drinking out of the cup. I would be so happy if that was FC Cincinnati right now, man. All right, let's move on. We got the Copa America groups this week, boys. So it sucks this summer. The Euros and Copa America are going out at the same time. I'm going to be filming a lot of content around Copa America. I have some big plans for like a massive trip where I'm going to go to a ton of games. And I don't know who I'm going to bring yet. I want to bring maybe Jared if I've talked to him a little bit about it. He might go. We'll see what other creators are interested. Other like North American creators. Let me know who you guys would want to see like come on a massive like. We might rent like an RV. We might just fly to the games. I don't know. I want to attend as many Copa America games as possible. So let me know who you think I should bring on that journey. We're going to vlog the whole thing, shoot a bunch of content. Let me know. Besides that, let's look at the groups. Group A, Argentina, Peru, Chile, Canada, or Trinidad and Tobago. That slot's undecided. Let's just jump to Group C, USA, Uruguay, Panama, and Bolivia. I think we'll get out, but dudes, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about the USA squad right now. I don't know how to feel about Berhalter. I don't know how to feel. We don't have like a proven striker, man. Our defense still is like up for grabs. Who's starting? I don't really know what formation. I don't know what's going on with the US national team. I'm a little scared. We might get grouped. Other than that, Argentina, Brazil are going to be, they're going to most likely do well. I'll probably have to make like a crazy prediction video on the second channel for the Copa America. So stay tuned for that. Oh yeah, this is the Copa America mascot as well. And some are saying they just copied the Kansas Jayhawks mascot. I low-key think they did as well. Now, if you're not from the US, you may have no idea who the Kansas Jayhawks are. It's a university in Kansas, obviously. But yeah, I think it's literally spot on. This is exciting, though. In preparation for Copa America and just the future of football in the U.S., U.S. Soccer have built this well, they're in the process of building this training facility just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to cover 200 acres of land, features over a dozen fields, and over 100,000 square feet of indoor courts for all 27 of the U.S. national teams. So we have a new headquarters for U.S. Soccer. This is kind of cool. I'm going to have to visit this once it is finished and see if I can get a tour, make a video on it. This is huge. This is massive. We're a footballing nation, boys. I'm telling you, give us 20 years. We're going to be a top 5 football nation in the world. I guarantee it. We take a break in 60 seconds in America. Like I said, last week we were under 60 seconds. Where can we get a halftime update? We're not even halfway done with this segment. Okay, let's speed things up here. This is an incredible story. If you guys have not heard, this is Brandon Aubrey. This is the current best kicker in the NFL. He has made 27 straight field goals. Might even be more than that. I think he kicked maybe 1 or 2 more last night during one of the games. Plays for the Dallas Cowboys. He was a former MLS player, quit MLS, got a normal job for a while, and then tried out for an NFL team, and now he's the best kicker in the league. This is crazy, man. We need to see more footballers, once they're done with football, try to move to the NFL. I know Harry Kane at one point said he was interested. Yeah, look at this, man. I'm sure you guys, some of you may have seen this, but Harry Kane has legit said he would love to give the NFL a go after he is done with his football career. This would be incredible. All right, this was breaking news this week. I hate that this is breaking news, but all the US, sometimes the US accounts on Twitter are really cringy. I mean, sometimes mine is too, but whatever. I'm not gonna hate. Everyone was tweeting this, that Messi's wife on her Instagram said soccer mom, so she called it soccer, and everyone's going mad. Messi's wife called it soccer, so it's soccer, boys. I mean, whatever Messi's wife says goes, right? Nah, in all honesty though, we as Americans just love to troll you guys. It's so easy. It's so easy. All of you, I know we have a big European audience watch. It's so easy to mess with you guys. All we have to do is call it soccer, and immediately you guys are just on your keyboard spamming. God, I must send out a tweet doing that. My bad. It's too easy, boys. It's too easy. So we're gonna end this segment with one of the coolest traditions in U.S. sports. Now, this is basketball, but let me tell you about this tradition from Taylor University. Every year they have a game called the Silent Night Game, where everyone in the crowd dresses up in costumes, and then the entire start of the game, they all stay quiet. The gym, the arena is completely silent. But as you're gonna see, once the 10th point is scored, they all go crazy and rush the court. And everyone screams, everyone goes crazy. They rush the court. Look at it's some small university. I don't actually know what state it's in, But yeah, this is like mid-game. But the game is still, they have to pause the game for the fans to storm the court in the middle of it. But yes, they're completely quiet here.
Side web. Yoon tries to break the silence.
The chaos begins. I don't know. I think it's a cool tradition. You see it on Twitter every year, and then you don't hear about it for the next year. Right, that was 60 Seconds in America. How did we do? Where are we at? Did we make it? No, we definitely didn't. Up next, boys, let's get our goals of the week. And we're going to start the Premier League with this James McAtee. Look at the curler. I for sure pronounced his name wrong. I'm sorry. James McAtee. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I saw this on Instagram. I thought it was crazy. Look at this, bro. Look at how many people are watching this penalty shootout take place. Where is this at, man? Is this Ballon? No. India? I think it's India. God, I have no idea. But the group watching penalty wait, why is this in goals of the week? He didn't even score. You know what? Whatever. We'll allow it. All right, we have a training goal right here in the Dortmund. Look at this. What do you call this? What do you call this goal in the Dortmund, one of their training sessions? What is this goal, man? Guerrero scores just, let's see, he spins and hits it on the back heel while his back is facing goal. Do we need a name for that goal? I don't think we have a name for it. All right, I thought this was so funny, right? So this is our goals of the week, but it's more about the fan. So dude is standing off to the side. We're looking at the guy just by his lonesome here. Yeah, the guy who jumps on the field. Jumps on, pitch invades, but wait, watch the play, right? He kicks the ball back on, and the team's gonna end up scoring while he's on the field. And the security guard's like fighting him in the corner. There's no doubt in my mind this guy's about 10 beers deep. And why is there, they need more security. There's no security in front of him. Did anyone maybe think like this guy's psycho, he might run onto the field? What country is this in? No context football. Oh yeah, it's out of context football. That's right. We just get to watch the videos and have a million questions. That's what this account is all about. All right, on to our final goal of the week. I know it's been kind of dead, the goals of the week this week. I'm sorry. We got a viewer submission. Shout out Ollie with the free kick from outside the box. Tweeted me his goal. I put it on the show. You guys tweet me. Shout out that guy in the hat too. Ollie, wait, I gotta see it one more time. Oh, not the speed celebration. Oh God. Watch it one more time. Look at this. Ollie, you're a legend, bro. Let's go. Shout out. Remember, you guys tweet me all the best moments from around the world. Tweet me the goals, the highlights, the memes, and I'll include them in the show. Trust me. I see everything. And that is it for the goals of the week. It is time to turn on meme mode. And we have more from Endrick. Last week, we saw him flossing in the middle of a game. Remember, this is like supposedly the next Neymar. He is going to move to Real Madrid. We're the best young players in the world. And I think he's better at dancing, to be honest, man. Because these are the only highlights I ever see of Endrick is him dancing. That's it. All right, I promised you this. So Bellingham scored this week against Betis. And look at this fan, bro. Look at the fan giving him the finger. And then Bellingham blows him a kiss. So good, man. So good. One more time, bro. Bellingham gives the classic celebration. Why are you giving Bellingham the finger, man? He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. And by GOAT, I mean like GOAT of the La Liga this season, at least. All right. Girona might be the best team this year, but Bellingham, we know he's been the best player of the year so far in La Liga. All right, this is amazing, man. Look at this. Look at we got the flags, we got the instruments, all for a game of FIFA. Yo, when I record FIFA videos, I should hire like a full supporter section to sit behind me while I record. That would be amazing. This is incredible. I love this. This is amazing. All right, check this out. Celebrating a goal at a football match. Not sure which game it is, and then sitting in the back of this dude. Not even able to speak a word. If he could say a word, he'd probably be like, shut the hell up. I'm trying to sleep. I'm like 9 months old. Get me out of this football stadium. This is torture. He'll never forget this moment the rest of his life. Just hope that's not an Arsenal game and he has to support Arsenal the rest of his life. That would be torture. All right, Editor Patrick, we're gonna have to blur this. Okay, pants down. This is what this is so funny, man. I didn't even see the follow-up. So the idea is to hit him in the butt with the pants down. He hits him in the face. They go for a second shot in the face again. More, man. One more time. We're gonna need a lot of blurs here, Editor Patrick. I'm sorry, man. And I have to make my editor look at that too. Damn, I'm sorry, Patrick. I saw this video on Twitter. It's an old video, but this is Messi back when he was at Barcelona. I just thought this was funny. Just roll it. Walking into the stadium, right? So a fan is waiting for him outside. Goes to the high five. Messi, psych! Out of here, kid. Get lost. What is wrong with Messi? Messi is the best of all time, but there's something off about that man. We are gonna end with this, and I'm not even gonna say anything, and we're just gonna move on. Right, it's time for BFord's Ballon d'Or. As you guys know, every week we give out a Ballon d'Or to a player, a fan, a team, a moment that I thought was worthy of the Ballon d'Or. This week's winner, could we get a drum roll, please? Goes to this Tottenham mascot before the game, who was fired up. This kid, congrats, you've won BFord's Ballon d'Or. You might even watch the videos, you never know. Look at these kids. The second kid tries to get involved, but now this first kid is stretching, doing the push-ups. He is ready to be a Tottenham Hotspur mascot. Yep, this kid right here is an absolute legend. You're the winner of BFord. All right, we're gonna end this video with some news that I'm saving this news for the people who make it to the end of the video, because a lot of people don't watch till the end, but the people who do watch to the end are the true fans, and this is an announcement that only you guys will hear. You guys remember the episode maybe 2 weeks ago where PK sent me a DM? Now, I can't talk any more about that. We're having some conversations behind the scenes, boys, but I'm just gonna let you guys know something big is coming. Something very big. I'm so excited. I'm going to be able to talk more soon, but something big is coming with that DM. Stay tuned. I'm going to let you guys know on this show first, so don't worry. Make sure if you haven't already, subscribe to the second channel. Watch all the past episodes of the Weekly Dab right here. Thank you, boys, for supporting this series. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.